Good morning, my name's Dale Veron. I'm the CEO for Fortune Bay Corp. I'm here in Uranium City at our core processing facility, which is just on our right. And behind us, some core laid out from our recently completed drilling program at Strike. Now, this was the first drilling program that ever tested regional targets across the property. And we're looking for these high-grade Athabasca Basin associated deposits. And there's a few key things one's got to look for when hunting these deposits. And I'll just show you some of our core to illustrate why we're excited about what we're finding here. These are two holes drilled along what we call our K conductor, where there's substantial strike length, and it's the initial tests of this conductor. So now, the first hole here is hole number 13, and firstly what we're looking for is graphite, and that's the favorable host rock for these uranium deposits. And we have some really strong graphite in this hole. You can see some of that black smearing off on my finger. The second thing we're looking for is faulting, and this is a split core, so some of it's been sent for assay, but it's a nice broken up zone where there's strong faulting within the graphite. That's the next important thing. Then we want to know that there's been fluids that have moved along these faults, fluids that have carried uranium and have started to precipitate that, and we're certainly seeing a lot of evidence for that. Firstly, we see some really good alteration in these upper rocks. We see what we call bleaching of the rock and some alteration minerals. And really importantly, lower down, we see this redness in the rock, and that is a mineral called hematite, and it shows we're near a redox front where there are the right chemical conditions for the precipitation of uranium. Now, importantly, in this, we're also seeing elevated radioactivity, and that's an indication there is uranium in these rocks. Now, we don't have the assays yet, and we look forward to receiving those, but we see counts of up to 1,800 in this hole. So certainly it's checking all the boxes in terms of being near to one of these high-grade Athabasca Basin associated deposits. If we look at drill hole number 10, now this is drilled 1.1 kilometers away. This is a really wide spacing to look for these types of deposits, but it's our initial pass. And again, in this hole, we're seeing some of the key things we're looking for. Strong graphite through this zone and good faulting, a really broken up area that's seen some strong faulting together with some alteration and some elevated radioactivity. And we can see some of these nice clay minerals coming off from our finger here. That shows these fluids have come through and altered the rock. So at Strike, we're definitely seeing all the right geological ingredients for the formation of these deposits. And this area, the K conductor, certainly warrants follow-up. We look forward to getting laboratory results, our assay and geochemistry, more detailed analysis of the core, and then planning where the best places are to drill.